Welcome to episode 4 of our East African Safari series. It's our day 5 here in the Maasai Mara, and this is the day I've been waiting for the most. We woke up before dawn, and by 5 a.m., we are already on the road heading to Governor's Camp for our balloon safari adventure. After a 45-minute drive through the cool, misty morning, we arrive at the camp. There was warm coffee and tea waiting, along with biscuits and bread. A perfect quick snack before the adventure. Very early morning.
From Serena as well? That's very nice. Yes. Yeah, all of you will be in balloon number 4.
Once we checked in for attendance, the excitement really kicked in. We were assigned to one of the 4 gigantic balloons.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. They're taking passengers for balloon number 4. Is that you guys? Okay, so we should be 13 all up. Okay, so what we're going to do, my name is Johan, I'm your pilot. Okay, before we get going, we're going to conduct a quick safety briefing. So, the balloon right at the end, that's our balloon. If you want to make your way there, I'm going to issue you with some safety belts, and then I'm going to tell you what we're going to do in the balloon. Okay. So if you want to make your way down there, I'll issue you that. Right, so this is what the inside of the basket looks like. So we have 4 compartments. Each compartment will have 3 or 4 people in it. When we come into land, I will ask you to assume the landing position. When I do that, what you need to do is stow all your cameras, your loose gear, put your cameras down your shirt or zip it up inside your jacket. If you have a backpack, take it off. You're going to put that down between your legs. And if you have a big camera or something that couldn't actually fit inside your shirt or your jacket, just take it and pin it under your arm.
Seeing the balloon slowly inflate with bursts of fire was absolutely mesmerizing.
Swing a leg over, sit down.
And with that, it was almost time for liftoff.
Sunrise in about 30 seconds.
Oh, here's more birds flying. It's a video.
Yeah, those are egrets.
Hey, Johan. Yes. Where's the other balloon?
The balloon safari took us to a completely different world, one that game tribes could never show us. What makes the balloon safari so special is that no 2 rides are ever the same. You cannot control where the balloon goes. The wind decides your path. The only thing the pilot can control is how high or low we fly, by blowing more fire into the balloon. It is such a unique feeling, just drifting wherever the wind takes you.
You can carry on going. At around 35,000 feet, you'll start suffering decompression. Then if you have a pressurized gondola or a pressure suit, you can keep on going. I think the world record at the moment is somewhere around 63,000 feet.
Good riddance.
From above, we floated along the wavy Mara River. Below us stretched a thick, lush forest alive with the sounds of nature. And then came the most magical sight, a hidden bird paradise island.
It's like that's their nest. That's their home.
That's it. It's where they try and nest during the night, so they have less chance of being eaten. But if you quite often there's crocs surrounding the little island there. Big guys, yeah.
Hundreds of birds perched on branches that looked almost white, painted by layers of bird poop over time. It was such an unexpected scene, but somehow it made the place even more fascinating. It truly felt like discovering a secret part of the Mara that only the sky could reveal.
Can you imagine that? That's like
More hippos in
like
the,
a movie scene.
amongst the lilies. Yeah, I was actually quite see all those lilies on his back. Right, folks, now if you look beyond the elephants, you'll see where the grass turns from green to yellow. That's where we are going to land. We've got another 10 or 15 minutes before we get there, so I will tell you in good time when to stow your cameras.
Because elephants have such big ears, they're very sensitive to loud sounds, especially the whoosh of the balloon burners. So our pilot fired the burners more often to lift us higher up and make sure we didn't stress the elephants.
If you just start to assume the landing position shortly.
After an incredible flight over the Mara, it was time to land. Here's a fun fact. During landing, a hot air balloon can sometimes tip onto your back, depending on the wind. If the wind is calm, usually under 9 miles per hour, it can land upright. Otherwise, tipping onto your back is normal and part of the experience. After that thrilling ride came the best reward, a bush breakfast waiting for us right in the middle of the savannah. The setup was beautiful, the air was crisp, and everything just felt perfect.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Like that? Okay.
And to top it off, we even received a certificate for completing the balloon safari. Just a few hundred meters from our breakfast spot, we spotted two male lions lounging cozily under the shade of a tree. Good thing they looked full and not in hunting mode. Off to our last game drive in the Maasai Mara. We passed some grass fires. Remember from our second episode? They are intentional, helping new grass grow and keeping the savanna healthy. Over the past few days in the Maasai Mara, we were lucky enough to already spot 4 out of the big 5: rhino, lion, elephant, and buffalo. That leaves us with just one animal that we had not seen yet: the elusive leopard. Our guide Thomas got a tip that a leopard had been spotted earlier in the morning up in the tall trees near a small river. With our last game drive in the Mara, we decided to spend it looking for the leopard. 2 hours passed and still no luck. We had already started driving back to the lodge, but I could not stop scanning the trees, holding on to that last bit of hope. Then, by sheer chance, I noticed a faint, different color blending in with the bushes. Believe it.
Can you try this? I'll try the with binoculars.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
now
can
you
have
can.
it. No,
Okay.
already I know where it is. I was just confirming.
Binoculars not enough. Ahmed zoomed in with our camera, 500mm lens with a 1.4 times teleconverter, and there it was, the leopard, peacefully sleeping, almost
Maybe a
hidden,
leopard.
barely visible in the bushes. Here's where we were exactly, and this is where the leopard was. We finally completed the Big Five. For me, it's the most emotional and unforgettable moment of the trip. Back at the lodge, we enjoyed a cultural performance by the Maasai. The next morning, we said goodbye to the Maasai Mara National Reserve and hit the road toward the Isabanya border post to process our visas and cross into Tanzania. The whole process was super quick. It only took about 15 minutes. After that, we switched to another land cruiser and met our new guide, ready to kick off the next chapter of our safari adventure. New country, new landscapes, and more wildlife waiting for us ahead.